Alright, I had some complications with trying to set this up, but I think I figured it out. But I want to check just to be sure if this is working correctly. Let me see if my yep, mic is working. Everything's good. Alright, hello everybody. Welcome to my Apex Legends Season 9 or Apex Legends Season 9 Legends tier list. Yeah, I haven't posted in like 2 months, so I decided I would do a tier list. Pretty easy, but yeah. Anyways, to start off, basically how it'll work is the S tier is the best tier, so most of the best legends of the game will go here, and F is like the worst dog doo-doo crap legends in this tier. Alright, so first we have Octane. Octane is pretty good. I gotta give him an A tier. He's really good, but I think they're talking about like a nerf for him again, like another nerf. But he's really good. I feel like he got more of a buff in my opinion than a nerf because he regenerates health faster, which is really freaking good. Like if he's like turn out away and go heal and stuff, he's really good. Pathfinder, probably a B tier. Pathfinder's good. Yeah, Pathfinder's good. It's just that yeah, his passive isn't that good. His passive's alright, but it's not the best passive ever because it just gets 10 seconds off of his ultimate cooldown, and he can do the same thing as Bloodhound and all those people can do. So I feel like he should get a different passive, and then just get the recon perk or whatever it is, and then he can scan respawn because he can get a different passive. So I feel like it's kind of stupid. Rampart. She is really bad. D tier probably. Her amped cover is really easy to destroy once it's getting set up. It takes like 2 seconds to set up. Her passive can be good, but also is not that good at the same time. And her ultimate Sheila, you're not really able to kill anybody with that usually. So actually an E tier. Wattson is a B tier legend. She is not as good as she used to be, but she still is good though. She's still good, but not as good as she used to be because she used to be like A tier, S tier. But she's pretty good. She's pretty good. She's got her passive, which does multiple different stuff, which gives her ultimate faster with like one ultimate accelerant, and she gains shields over time. Her tactical is her fences and ultimate, which she combo really well. Wraith is still A tier. Like people say that she's like B tier, like really bad now, but she's still amazing. Her phase is just enough to get her in A tier, but man, I say her phase probably got enough to get her into B tier, but A tier with her portal and her passive and all that, really good. Okay, next up is Fuse. He's in D tier. He's not that good. His passive with being able to hold more than one grenade sounds good, but it's not the best ever. It's alright though. So yeah, his knuckle clusters barely hit for any damage if you're next to it, like 50 to 100 damage. And then his ultimate is not that good either because people can easily just get out of that. Since there's so many mobility characters in this game, like Pathfinder, he can just go above it, or Loba. People like those just can easily get out. Revenant is probably an A tier legend. I'd say he's better than these two because he has his passive, which he can crouch walk faster and climb higher and faster, I'm pretty sure. Which can be really good actually when you're crouching to be able to heal while moving around at a pretty good pace. His silence is good because it basically hinders other legends, so they can't use their abilities for 20 seconds, which is really good. And his death totem is also really good because you can get damage, and then you'll respawn back at the totem, and you can push back in again to get the kills. Crypto, Crypto's really good. Crypto's probably A tier, in my opinion. He just got way too, like, he's really useful for the team. He gets like a lot of recon stuff. He gets like a lot of he gets a lot of information for the team, like where people are. He can EMP them and then push in with mobility characters help to get there faster. He can respawn teammates with his drone only, which is really freaking good. He can scan survey beacons with his drone. He can look at like a banner in the like on a wall in a certain name location or not. And it would say how many squads in the area, which is really freaking good. So he's an A tier. Valkyrie, she's really good too. So I'm gonna say she's above Octane here. She's really good. I wouldn't say she's S tier, but I'd say she's high A tier because she's really good. Her VTOL jetpacks are actually I'm gonna say she's no, I think she's still above Octane, yeah. But her VTOL jets, she's able to propel herself vertically into the air, and it's actually really good to be able to get up on the high ground or get up in a certain position where you can try and kill your enemies easier. She also has the recon perk where she can scan survey beacons. Her rockets are really underrated in my opinion because they can be really lethal if you know how to use them correctly. And her ultimate is really good to be able to get easy rotations in with your team. So she's a really good legend. Caustic, I gotta say C tier. His gas only does like 5 damage now. I think in total as well, that's ultimate. I'm not for sure about that. But, man, he just got nerfed. It used to be like 10 damage a second, I think, for his traps, but now it's 5, and that's just not a lot. So, he's really bad. But S tier, though, we have Gibby. He's just way too useful. With this arm shield, he gets like a 200, basically, extra shield that can regenerate after it's destroyed also. His bubble shield is really good to where you're able to rotate with your team. It could be a pretty good combo of Valkyrie if it does work. I haven't tried it though, but if it does work with Gibby being like thrown down a bubble and then Valkyrie being able to pop her ultimate and then they just dip out, that'd be really freaking good. So Gibby's an S tier. His ultimate is not really like as good as his other parts of his kit, but it's also useful. Like, I mean, it's good, but it's not as useful as the other parts of his kit, though, because he usually uses ultimate for, like, rotations or to get people out of a building or, like, inside of a building. So, yeah. Excuse me. Alright, next we have Horizon. Horizon got nerfed, but I still have to say she's still, like, bottom A tier. So, I have to sneeze again, crap. Oh my gosh. Horizon's still A tier though because her spacewalk ability is really good though, to where she takes no fatigue on when she hits the ground. Her vertical mobility with the gravity lift is still amazing. You can get her into really good places and get her out of fights and even be able to heal in the middle of a fight, which is really good. And her black hole is still like insanely strong if you can get it like right on them. If it's kind of like away from them, it's not as good. And you can also get out of the black hole kind of easily, but it's still kind of slowed a bit, so you're able to kind of shoot at them as well. Lifeline, Lifeline, I'd say, she's probably B tier. She's still good, but she doesn't have the shield, so whenever you're resing, they can just easily focus the down player and then thirst them, so I just don't really think. I mean, like, I know that she can, like, revive 2 people at once, but I don't know, man. I think she's just not as good as other legends up here or in S tier. Next, we have Loba. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna say she's B tier, but like a very low B tier. Only because she is, like, she can be really good. Her passive is utter garbage. It can be good off drop, but other than that, it's not that good, because you're gonna loot that place anyway. Her tactical can be used very tactically, it's weird, but her tactical can be used in a certain way to where you can get an advantage on your opponents, which can actually be really good in fights. But she does get slowed down, I know, when she throws the bracelet, but it can still be good if you know how to use it. Her ultimate, where you can just get infinite ammo around you, is so good. And then you can also get 2 extra stuff, so you'll be able to get, like, max ammo. You never have to worry about ammo for the entire game, which is really good in my opinion. My boy Mirage. Man, I love Mirage, man. So I don't really know where to put him. Man, I love Mirage so much. I'm gonna say he's a low B tier as well. Because he's better than Caustic. Far better than Caustic. If you know how to use a Mirage, then he can actually be really good. Because I know how to use him, and I've actually been able to just easily kill kids with Mirage, because he can actually be really good if you know how to disorient enemies enough, and kind of uses decoys tactically, and to kind of trick the enemy. And yeah, I just think he's pretty good, but just not as good as these legends up here. Actually, I'm gonna say Mirage is probably better than Luba. I might get clapped on or crapped on in the comments for doing this, but I feel like Mirage is better than Luba. Bangalore. I'd say she's probably B tier. She's better than Watson, I feel like. Her passive is the best thing in her kit, I feel like, where she goes faster when getting shot at, which can be really good to get out fights. Her smoke can also help with that, to be able to disorient the playing field for her, and she can kind of get away faster and way easier with ease. But her ultimate is where her kit kind of lacks. It's basically Gibraltar's ultimate, just way worse, because it, like, the rockets go on the ground, and they're on the ground for like 5 seconds, I think they are, 3 seconds, 5 seconds. So you have the amount of time to get somewhere. Like, you have the amount of time to leave. So you're not really gonna be able to get kills with her ultimate, and that's why she's a B tier. If her ultimate was better, A tier, I'd say, because her passive and her tactical can be really good. Bloodhound's S tier. Let me tell you why. Bloodhound, with his passive, he has the tracker passive, I'm pretty sure it's called, where he can track enemies with like little pins on the ground where you can see, or they can see where the other players were. And her tactical is probably the second best part of his kit, which you can just get really good info for your team to be able to know if they want to push a building or stay out, if they want to rotate. It's just really, really useful to be able to know that knowledge, so they can pick a plan and kind of go wherever they want to. And his ultimate just helps out with everything. He goes faster. He has heat vision, I think. Thermal vision, that's what it's called. Thermal vision, my bad. He can scan every 5 seconds for his ultimate, which lasts for 35 seconds, which equals a total of 7 scans if you scan it every 5 seconds. Unless you already used it before your ultimate, then you have to wait 5 more seconds, so it'd only be 6. But it's really, they're just really good. I said they're just better than all these people, because Bloodhound can really help you to get information for your team and to know what you want to do. So yeah, this is kind of my tier list. I got these two in S tier, and A tier and B tier are kind of balanced, because Apex has done a really good job of balancing legends. Just some legends need to be upgraded or buffed, because they over-nerf them sometimes, over-nerf legends, or they just come out bad like Fuse did, and Rampart just got nerfed into the ground way more, because I feel like she was on D tier, but like, I don't know, I just feel like she's not really playable. And yeah, that's my tier list of the Season 9 Apex Legends. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Sorry that I haven't been posting in a while. I just have not really had a motivation to kind of stream or post anything. But you can go follow my TikTok at DAdamAlbert, YT, no spaces and no capitals. You can I'm gonna try and post more content over there, hopefully. I'm hopefully gonna be able to post more content over there. But yeah, also I think when I post this video, it should be in the description, but follow my Twitch. And it should be linked in the description. And yeah, I will see you guys later.